Good afternoon. We're starting our accounts committee. Today is May 17, and the time is 5:40. And I am just going to read before we begin, which it says, this meeting is being held in accordance with Governor Charlie Baker's signed open meeting law order dated March 12, 2020, which relieves a public body from the requirement of Section 20 of Chapter 38 that it conducts its meeting in public space, that it's open and physically accessible to the public, provided that the public body makes provisions to ensure public access to the deliberations of the public body for interested members of the public through adequate alternative means. The Accounts Committee members and staff will attend the meeting in person in council chambers at City Hall out of respect of a public health and in response to the governor's declared state of emergency. This meeting will be closed to the public, and interested parties can instead access the deliberations via live stream at the YouTube Brockton Channels Live. And we will start reviewing questions from April 20, 2021 meeting, which
I gave everyone a copy. The only one is the T.L. Edwards. The invoices are for the cost of filling potholes and paving streets and all the road work, but unfortunately, DPW didn't have time to get me the information that we needed, so hopefully I'll have it for you for the next meeting.
All right.
But everything else should be self-explanatory. If you guys want to read it over and have any additional questions, I'll answer them if I can.
I believe that what we requested for that T.L. Edwards was for the list of the streets that got repaired.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. That would be good to know. Thank you. So now let's start reviewing the warrants P21-112, if anyone has any questions.
Yeah, Anne Marie, just had a looking at warrant P21-112. That's the one we're on, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
So just a quick question about the Allied Waste Service. Are they billed monthly? Is that a quarterly number? Is that a weekly number? Or how often are they billed?
Monthly.
It's a monthly number. Okay.
On page 1, the 24-hour power Inc., it says COVID-19 services. I see, and it's for 8,448. And I see this one, it's flagged for the COVID-19, but other COVID-19 expenses were not necessarily flagged as such, correct? Because this was nicely convenient, because at least we know it's going to be refunded at some point via the COVID-19, the money that we're getting.
Yes, all expenses that are related to it will be submitted to Plymouth County, and then once they review it and accept it, then we'll get reimbursement.
But this is one of the very few that I've seen that it's marked as.
Yeah,
it's
it just depends on who writes up the PO, but a lot of times we ask them to mark it as COVID-related expenses so we could keep track of them. Some people hand-wrote it on top of the PO, and some people actually put it in the body of the PO.
Okay. And what is this expense for?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I'll check on that one.
Okay, thank you. And then on page 3, there's B and H photo video, and that's for 25,634. Three.
Six?
Page 3.
Three, I'm sorry.
That is the year-to-date total. The invoice total is for $352.62.
Oh, okay. And what is this company?
The school uses them, and usually it's supplies,
So this is school-related expenses.
correct.
Okay. Then on page 4, there's the Beta Group Consultants. So that was for 1,735, but then the year to date it's 20,000.
That is one of the companies that planning department uses when they have projects. They help with some of the consulting.
Oh. Then on page 7, there's one for Carlos Cardozo, and it says water rates. It was just for 260, but then the year-to-date invoice is 540.99. So what is the water rates?
It's usually the water sewer, so it's split. So that could be the reason or he could have just had 2 refunds for water. It's a refund.
It's a
When you see
refund.
the 4 number, it's a refund.
Okay, so it's a refund. Then on page 10, there's Paul Kotumas. So there's 2 invoices, one for 1528 and then the other one for 5,067. And it just says other contract services. The year to date is 225,000.
He is the golf manager up at DW Field, and he gets paid, it's a percentage calculation based on the amount that they have of golfers playing up there. It's in his contract.
Which one were you looking at?
This is on page
The
10.
Page, no,
Paul?
no, page 10, but you were asking somebody?
Yeah, this one here. Paul for 1528 and then
Oh,
5.
okay.
Yeah.
He runs the golf course up at DW.
So-
While we're there, if I could,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. While we're there, on page 10, the first one, Andrew Cosby. What's he getting $500 for? I don't understand the whole,
That is a school,
school one, for nothing.
I'm not sure why he received $500, but it's a school account. I'll look that one up for the next
Yeah,
meeting.
because, yeah, I believe he's still employed with the school, if I'm not mistaken. A school. If you could look that one up.
Hey, Marie, just looking at page 34. Under Sprint Nextel Communications. See, like a $4,900 invoice for snow removal. I know Nextel's a phone company, so it's confusing.
When we have the snow, outside snow, plow, they're not employees, contractors, we give them a phone, so we can contact them if need be.
Okay. Only during the emergency? or-
Only during the months of the snow removal. So usually it's December to May, depending on, if we have an early storm, then sometimes they'll give them out earlier, but we only pay for the months that they have them.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
So on page 14, there's family and community resources for 3,546, and the year-to-date invoice is 15,593.
Say page 40,
14,
14.
yes.
I'm sorry,
The
Pound
family
seven
and community resources,
okay.
page 14.
That is a grant through the police department. And I can't remember the exact grant on that one. I'll have to look that one up. I'm sorry, I can't remember what the grant is.
Any other questions? Okay, so let's move on to warrant P21-122.
One, two, two.
122. Page 4. I like this one. It says argument-driven inquiry for 1,399. I don't know what this is, but
That is a school account. So I will look that one up. Page. Argument.
And on page 1, the Scott Abrahamson says other charges and expenditures. Is it 5,700, 57,000 or $570? Is that a school account?
That is a school grant, yes.
School, yeah. Okay.
Do you like me to look that one up for next meeting?
Sure, just wondering what that is.
yeah. And then on page 5, there's the Betharelli Bros. And it's several invoices for 560, 396, but the year to date is 56,574, and it just says properly related services.
That is the water and sewer account, and we buy a lot of supplies from them.
Which account? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
Which account was it that you said?
The water and sewer?
Oh, water and
It's
sewer. Okay.
split, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
And it actually kind of looks like those are police details. But I will double check on those for you.
Okay. Thank you. And then on page 8, there's the CAM, HVAC, and construction, and there's several invoices, totally 16,697. Which buildings or construction or projects are these?
Those are our maintenance for the schools.
School.
And they usually do it, they do an invoice for each school so they can keep track of them.
Oh, so that's why there's
That's why,
several.
yes.
Okay. And then on 9, page 9, there's the CDM Smith, and it's for consultants and engineering. For which project is this one?
We use CDM Smith a lot. That's the water and sewer.
The water and
We use them
sewer?
a lot for different projects.
Okay.
And that's another reason why you might see multiple, is it's
Yeah.
per project.
Oh, okay. And then on 10, there's the Christ Congregational Church for $400, but then the year-to-date invoice is $6,100. Why are we paying the
That
church?
is our arts account, our cultural council account. So they'll give money towards different arts and different programs that have to do with the arts or theater. It's actually it's a good grant that we get from the state every year.
So page 13, there's an E&J Auto Sales, which is the motor vehicle exercise revenue for $6,505. Is this also a refund that they're getting back?
Those are motor vehicle refunds.
Okay. Why do we do motor vehicles refund?
Sorry?
Why do we do motor vehicles refund? Isn't that through the state?
No, because sometimes what happens is if they sell a vehicle and the registry has already produced their motor vehicle excise tax, then when they come back, they have to come back and say, we sold it, and then we have to give them a refund.
So page 17, which is Gabriel and RJ Construction, $6,747. It also says street and drain cleaning, which I'll make the same request if we can know which streets that they cleaned.
Did you say Gabrielle Construction?
Yes.
Okay. That is Highway Department. So usually it's for the street sweepers. We have a
okay.
couple, but sometimes we have to hire an additional one. So I'm assuming that is what that is, but if you'd like me to double check, I can for
Okay.
you.
Thank you. And I have been noticing them sweeping the streets.
What's that?
I've been noticing them more sweeping
the
the
streets?
streets. Yeah,
Cleaner?
been seeing them,
Yeah.
which is good. Any?
I just went
Do
through it
you
now.
have anything?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
We go along,
Think that's it. So we need to schedule our next meeting, which I should have looked. But when would be our next, the second week,
no.
second finance meeting?
You're gonna go into June now, so you only meet one finance, one city council. 'Cause
Yeah, I
June and
don't-
July's vacation.
Yeah, so finance
For
would,
mine, finance would be the 3rd June, which is when you probably should, don't put it in with the budget or anything like that, 'cause
It's
budget's
gonna be
different.
busy.
Budget's
so it'd be
budget,
7, I believe, is our next finance committee meeting.
yeah. Right, that'd be the 3rd. You meet the 3rd and the 4th.
Oh, I thought we
One.
meet at the 1st and the 2nd.
1 and 1 in June and July. I mean, June, July, and August is vacation months.
Right, I thought it was the 1st and 2nd. It's the 3rd and 4th?
Because you have two finance, two council.
Finances is the third Monday of the month during the summer.
City council's the 4th.
Oh, I got them back. I thought it was the 1st and 2nd, not the 3rd and 4th.
June, July, and August, you're in,
Oh, I gummed that all up then.
so you'd probably be better, I mean, Anne Marie could
Skipping
answer
until we
better,
get
but I
back.
know she gets twisted now when you got the end of the year coming at you and all that type of stuff. I think we used to wait and,
We usually skip the month of June because it's just so difficult with the budget and the budget hearings and everything.
we usually go to
The July meeting should be the 19th.
Okay.
So if you guys want to hold Counts Committee meeting on the 19th, we can.
So we'll do that. We'll do accounts on July 19th at 5:30.
'Cause then she can bring it the end of the year, and then they're into the next year, so you can see.
Oh, that would be good.
Right, yeah, gets a little messing with
Exciting?
them for a month or two.
Lots
They're
of
gonna get
Some
the-
real accounting.
booked up and closed down.
very exciting. Looking
very-
forward to it. Thank
Always
you.
exciting.
So,
I'll make a
Meeting-
motion to adjourn.
Second,
meeting is adjourned. All in favor?
all in favor? Us.
And it's 6 p.m.
All right.
It is.